Season 3 for the Pro Europeans League, and I'm joined here today by Ben.
Wagwan people.
I don't know if Jocham's here or not, but if he is, can he get his second consecutive win in Canada? But if not, can the Mercedes take the fight to Ferrari? We've got Wesley in the Ferrari. His pace was consistent, wasn't that consistent around Monaco. It was just a one lap pace he had. But unfortunately, he didn't have the consistency. So, unfortunately for him, he didn't get the result he wanted. Again, Gang had a quiet race in Monaco. Didn't really have much going on, but you know, it's what all we can ask for his best. Who else is there? Zach Sweeney, he had a good fight with Ston. They overtook each other a few times, but I think Ston went to make one last pit stop. I think he had the front wing damage, because he always has a high ballast, you see. He has 9 to 10 ballast. I know what Ston's like, and I don't use his setup at all, because they're shocking. I'm only joking if you heard that, if you're in the stream. Dre Zabazan, it's been a bit quiet this season, not much going on from him, but hopefully he can improve and get some good points back on the board. Mr. Debro, he's been all over the place. He couldn't even overtake a Williams, so that explains much. He's in the Red Bull. He's one of the highest teams where he shouldn't be, but you know, it's how things are. Granty Boy, I hope things go well for him. He's in a good team. He's got a good teammate, Hayes. Good car. Hopefully they can take the championship back from Ferrari. It's going to take a few races to catch up to them, but hopefully they can get the maximum points for the next races coming. Beastie Boy, we saw him crash in Azerbaijan with Sandman, which blew in both their races. Beastie Boy was in a high position as well. He had a fantastic race back in Spain. Hopefully he can repeat that in Canada as well. He crashed in Monaco in lap 1 when he got punched up the back, but I don't know who it was. Younes, I don't think we've seen the pace from him. He beat someone in the Haas, I remember, back in Monaco, but I'm not seeing much from him. In fact, I think I have. I think he finished 7th, didn't he, Ben, back in Monaco?
I think so, yeah, I can't really remember for sure.
J Real in the Williams, it's been 7 seconds off the pace, basically, so I don't think it's the driver and the car. Like, he's struggling to get used to the car. He's not confident going flat out because he knows the car's slidey all the time. So much understeer and oversteer through the car. It's just really unstable, that Williams. But I don't know. There's no other team we could put him in unless we have some spare ones, which is only Toro Rosso, McLaren, and Alfa Romeo.
And I'm sure my mum wouldn't want to be in a Honda engine.
Craigo is new. Well, he came from F2 to F1. So congratulations to him. He must have done something to do that. In Vroom, he had a fantastic race in Bahrain, but unfortunately got cancelled. We didn't get cancelled. We had to do it again. And he finished first in the first race, but in the second race I don't think he turned up because he couldn't. He had a few issues in Spain. He didn't turn up for Monaco. I think he can only turn up for Wednesdays. I think he's new to Div 1. Berra, he's done a fantastic job in the Toro Rosso, absolutely fantastic. This is Ginge, I know from USR, so his pace is not really that good. 5-shot Ryan in Renault. Yes, again, we saw him make a couple of mistakes in Bahrain and Spain. Monaco, he got into a lot of bother. Azerbaijan, he hit the wall in qualifying. Sandman, I don't have a clue where he is, but hopefully he's here. There is 1 minute to go. I'm going to make a cup of tea, so bear with me, guys, and let you listen to Slap. Benz.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Not in full focus today, sorry about that. So, as you can see, we're going to be in Canada today. World Champions. Legend has it, if you crash into the Wall of Champions, you instantly become a champion. And that has been proven with some leagues. Not going to say, but yeah, it's been proven. And another true fact is, every time I go on the Canadian track, I keep improving on it, so yeah. And that happens like every F1 game, so yeah. But got how many today? We've got 15 drivers, and it all looks like they're going to be readying up. So hopefully Jamie can get back soon. I'm not really going to make any predictions yet because I'm going to make predictions by maybe the end of, not even the end of qualifying, maybe midway through qualifying, maybe Q2, due to strategies and stuff. Q3, that's just a little mess around, that is. Same for Q1. Hopefully, just hopefully, the drivers will be more smarter with their tyre choices. And hopefully we can have some smarter driving. Because, to be honest, it was a bit scrappy in Monaco. But I'm not going to complain about it. It's good to see a few people putting their shoulders out. That's what makes racing. And that's why Max Verstappen is pretty much overhyped in F1 because, yeah, controversial moment. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that, but yeah. I'll tell you what, Montreal is probably a very good track for F1. People say it's a street circuit, but I really want some evidence of that. Oh, look at it, it's a wet qualifying. But no. With Montreal, people say it's a street circuit. Can someone please give me evidence that's a street circuit? Please just DM me for evidence that's a street circuit. Because I'm going to class that as a normal circuit. Alright, you've got grass, you've got track, you've got everything. There's no road signs. Alright, there's no road signs. Alright, you've got enough space to, well, go wheel to wheel on. Alright. The corners are like a normal track. And we've got a Mercedes who'll be coming out. I think that may be prom. Hopefully it is. Who knows? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. Gonna have a little look at the new driver. Oh, we've got 2 Force Indias coming out and 2 Ferraris, I think. No, let's have a look at Prom, who's following his teammate of Granty.
Ooh. Both Mercedes come at the same time. But people on the ultra softs, so is it just greasy out there, not properly wet for the inters to come out? Because if they go on inters now, I think they probably wear out too much or overheat. I don't think it's time for the inters now. We've got mixed conditions here. It's raining, and you can see game gangs sliding a lot on those tyres. They need to warm them up, especially in the ultra sauces, especially on the ultra sauce and super sauce, as they don't tend to warm up quickly enough. As I don't think Hayes can make it tonight, but we've got 16 drivers in the lobby, so you know the rules. The bottom 5 go out, 15 make it in. To get into Q3, and then we see a Force India parked up there. Don't want to stay there too long, you'll get disqualified. And in Q3, top 10 drivers go for pole, and we'll go on board with, who's the closest one out there? We'll go on board with Ston, and might be the first one to set a lap.
So I was just saying, just before you came back, that people say this is a street circuit, but I don't believe it is. There's no road markings.
Oh, hit the wall of champions. Sorry to interrupt. Street circuit. I don't think it's a street circuit either. It can't. Well, it looks like a bit. It's not though, is it?
It's a bit like Australia. You know, I can see a bit of street circuit in that, but it's not.
Yeah, many people are struggling to take the corners as there's. I don't see anyone crashing. There's a few cars in the pits. They might want to get out, you know, because I don't know what the weather's like out there. But if it rains heavily, the guys that are still in the pits are massive disadvantages. Sorry. Don't know what the weather's like, but hopefully the guys in the pits are not too late for it.
From what I'm seeing right now, it does look like the cars are struggling for grip.
Yeah, I think Ston's done a bit of weaving there on his fast lap. 5-shot Ryan's just ahead of him in the Renault. Where can he get the slipstream off him? We know the power of that Mercedes, by the way. I've seen him go down the straight. He can reach up to 340 kilometres. And there's yellows in sector 2. Can't see anybody.
Might have been a lap past.
So 5-shot Ryan, I think Ston's actually backed off. 5-shot Ryan comes across the line. He'll set a 117.6. And Ston hasn't Game Gangs was at a 50.0. That must have been a validated lap time for Ston there. Craig goes on the super soft tyres. I don't understand why you want to do that, especially Granty Boy's gone quicker than 140.5, especially with the tyres having.
That's McLaren, that's Beastie. He's gone off the track.
Yeah,
He's just rejoined now.
must have a massive oversteer coming out the corner.
Yeah, definitely set to 1.
Set to 1. There's going to be
yeah,
Yost. 5-shot Ryan. 5-shot Ryan. Oh, Wesley! You almost crashed into 5-shot Ryan. Game Gang there. That was an awkward place to get out of the way, but at least he didn't hit anybody. Yeah. So go on board with Hesley. Berra's in 3rd place at 116.2 in the Toro Rosso. This could be a chance for anyone to get Paul. Hughes has gone 4th ahead of his teammate 5-shot Ryan, 2/10 quicker than him on the Hypersofts. Craigo's finally switched to Hypersofts, so everyone's on the Hypersofts at the moment, but the guys who's still in the pits have to get out. But I don't know if it's...
Beastie nearly took off his wing there.
It is difficult, isn't it? Oh, Ston, I thought he was going to crash into the wall of champions there.
Like I say, legend has it, if you crash into the World Champions, then you become a champion. And I've seen that. No, I've seen that proven as well in other leagues.
It's a 140.4 from Wesley, a 10th quicker than Granty Boy. The Mercedes, I believe Granty Boy's on his own. Wait, what about 7th place? He's in the Mercedes as well, Prom.
Let's see what tyres he's on. He's on
the Hypersofts. He's just behind Ston. He's on his outlap as well. So we're just to see what he can do for his teammate Granty Boy. I don't know if he's got the pace to match up to him. I don't know if they're both friends or he's just there to help to just make up the places for Mercedes after Hayes not turning up. I don't know why, but I hope he's okay.
I don't really know too much about driver statistics as I'm not in the chat, so yeah.
Beastie Boy, Ewan's just placed. Beastie Boy's gone up to 5th place. Beastie Boy's is 6th. So there's guys setting 117s, low to low 14s.
Mercedes was very
twitchy. I saw that.
Yeah.
DRS open. Do you think the chat's going to rain heavily or is it going to dry out?
I think it might be a dry race. But we're qualifying, it might get worse.
Yeah, I think it will. Ston's gone 4th with a 150.2. He's been on them Hypersofts for 3 laps. Not bad for a 150.2. Oh, look at that. Oh, massive oversteer on Prom. He's too happy throttle coming out of those corners. Just need to be careful. I appreciate he might be racing on no traction control, but just to be a little bit cautious. And I believe he's using no ABS because look at that. He trail braked. DRS open. Yellow's to set to 1.
I don't know, but Beast Boy is coming to the pits to maybe fit new tyres on. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what these drivers are thinking. Nice entry into the hairpin there. Not massive lockup. He gently approaches the throttle to get more traction. Don't want to happy throttle it because if you do, you'll spin like Beastie Boy out of that hairpin.
Satch was a bit shaky on the exit there. Not too shaky, but I just caught it.
The only person I've seen hit the wall of champions is Ston. He took it too aggressively, and it's a 116.3 for Prom. He goes up into 6th place on the Hypersofts. 2 seconds, well, 1.9 seconds slower than Wesley in the Ferrari. I really wish I knew what the weather was like. This is what I'm talking about, you know, commentary. You want to know all this information, but you can't.
Oh yeah, we were discussing that in Monaco, wasn't we?
Yeah.
I think it might be drying up just by looking at the sky.
Yellow's is set to 1, that's Zach. He just pulled off. He keeps back.
I think he pulled over a bit as well. I don't know about say
Force India. I don't understand why he keeps doing that, Zach. He just got to stop doing that. He likes getting out of the way. I know he just pulls off the track and stays parked for a few seconds. Now to get, you don't see that in real F1. Ston, Mr. Debo goes off the track to let the Haas through. Yellow's just set to 2, I think.
That might have been. Who was it? Who we were just looking at? Mr. Debo. Yeah, I think it might have been him. Yeah, it's him. Just letting the cars past.
Yeah, I saw a Haas. I don't know if he's on his lap. Craigo's coming out of the pit, so it must be Drazer Bazin. And these two were teammates back in the last season, Drazer Bazin and Craigo. Teammate Haas's, and they were good as well with each other. Granted, boys retired. I think he retired in the pit lane. Sector 3, no. I think he actually crashed.
There's a Mercedes in the pits. I think that's the driver of Prom, yeah it is.
He crosses the line, goes up into 5th place at 150.4 for Drazer Bazin, a 6/10 clear of Zach, his rival. There's a Force India. We always see Force Indias. Yeah. Zach's in the garage again. He doesn't have to go out, but 30 downwards needs to go out. Mr. Debo needs to improve on his lap at 33.2. I don't know if he's absolutely struggling or he's just preparing for his laps. Oh, I almost hit the wall. 22.0 for the first set. He cuts that corner, but I think he's on regular corner cutting, so he might get a warning for that.
Let's see, his car was he on his out lap? Yeah, I think it was.
This is Ginger's finally on his out lap. And me and this is Ginger don't really like each other. He hates me because I'm in SSR. I got nothing against him.
I don't think Cargo's going to have a very good lap since he was a bit dodgy around sector 1.
What did you say?
Cargo,
yeah, Craigo, it's Craigo.
Craigo.
I got so confused who you're talking about. Approaching the last two corners, takes it slowly. He needs to improve. He can't go to the pits constantly. He needs to improve. It keeps going to the pits. He was absolutely struggling out there. Part firmware is off in this gate. I actually don't know if it's off.
Not part firmware. I think it should be on.
Usually in Pro Europeans we have it more lenient. We have it off.
Ah, fair enough.
So Vroom, this is Ginge, Craigo and JVO yet to set a lap time. Mr.
Craigo's just about to finish this lap. He's going to take the final corner. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a very good time for him. But he's still got enough time to set a lap.
27 minutes to go and he says 20 point. Yeah, it's been invalidated.
Interesting.
So Vroom, my racing rival back in China. We had good battles, me and Vroom. He's on his lap right now. Approaching the throttle very carefully, try and get the traction. Want to take the middle of the two braking boards. Get a nice turn in, get a good entry, get a good exit. Fast right hander. Oh, yellow's to set to 2. Oh, that's a Haas. It's Craigo. It's still raining out there. I don't know if that's a glitch for us because it can't rain like that, surely.
Yeah.
By the way, oh, Yoon sliding out that corner. Storm's gone 4th. Gag's in 3rd. My voice is going.
He's about to finish his qualifying lap. Let's see if he can get a high time. Or will it not? 6th final corner quite nicely. Gets the nice entry onto the straight, and he gets
a 16.6. My voice is going to Ben. I've got this really bad cold. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, and Ginger's now retired.
I think he's happy with that lap time. Coming to the final two corners. Vroom, can he take it nice? Yes, he can. Berry's gone up at 8th. Vroom crosses the lines is at 15.9. He goes up into 6th place. Whereas his teammate, in contrast to his teammate, is a 33.2. That definitely is improving. I don't know if it's a setup issue or he doesn't like the wet. But however, he needs to set a lap time on the ball. He's going to get knocked out of Craigo. JVL is staying in the pits. Now, I don't know if he's actually in the lobby or not, JVL, but...
Oh, Jesse's retired. Oh, Craigo nearly spun it.
Whereabouts is he? He's down in 15th place. Oh, he takes it. He got out wide. He came from F2s.
Has he come from F2?
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Yellow's just set to 1. Still yellow for they've gone now. So there is Wesley ahead of Granty Boy, ahead of Gang. Interesting qualifying session. We have mixed drivers getting up there. We've got the likes of Ston, Jaser Bazin getting into the top 5. The Red Bull of Vroom in 6th. SSR Sweeney's down in 7th. Yoon's down in 8th. Berra for the Toro Rosso down in 9th. And Prom down in 10th place behind the Toro Rosso and Honda. He's happy with his lap time. He's in the pits. There is Ston on the track. Yellow's just set to 3. Oh, it's Berra. He's lost it through the final corner. Part of his front wing is gone as well. He must have done a pass to Maldonado through that final corner.
Craig's just gone past Debris, and it's still not set up yet.
Yeah, past to Maldonado though. But back in 2012, he was going to do his best lap to get to Q3. Craig a massive oversteer coming out that corner. He gets Q3.
That's also going slow, just letting Craig go past.
Yeah, wise thing to do considering he's got full wing damage and a massive loss of downforce. Craig goes sliding all over the place. You seriously doubt Honda? They're quite quick this year, you know. They beat Ferrari.
Yeah, it's just they destroyed McLaren. That's the only reason I've got doubts with Honda, even though it was partly McLaren's fault as well. Oh yeah, Craig's definitely having issues. Do you say he's got no traction control? Because if not, then you might want to set to medium.
Yeah. I don't think he uses traction. Look. It's full throttle, so he definitely hasn't got no traction control on. It's just this way the car's set up structurally.
Yeah.
Should have stayed in F2 to be honest, but if Mr. Debo doesn't improve his lap, he will get knocked out. Jay Veal, is he even no, he's not in the lobby, so Jay Veal's not even in the lobby, so it's fine. Mr. Debo is safe. Krieger goes up to 14th, Mr. Debo 15th, in the Red Bull as well, man. If he rains for qualifying, he's absolutely going to struggle with that, especially in the race, you know. But if it rains in qualifying, Q2 won't even matter. Because you can start whatever tires you want if it's qualifying. If it's a rainy qualifying. And Mr. Debo, Krieger, sorry. I don't know why I said Mr. Debo. Mr. Debo used to be in the Haas.
Yeah. He's just mowed along now.
Beastie Boy's got off the track. I think he's going to let someone through. Yes, he has. He's let someone through. That's very fair of him. He's let Zach through as well. He's still out the track. He's moving so he don't get disqualified. So fair enough from Owen. Best place to move out of the way is the runoff area. I know Monaco was hard to get out of the way, but you know you're just gonna have to try your best. You got to judge where people are.
People did quite well with it.
The only concern with me was that Renault driver didn't get really out of the way for people.
Yeah, fair enough.
Craig coming round the final corner. Can he improve his best lap time? I don't think he will. No, it's going to be a 19.8. It's still raining out there, you know.
Yeah, I don't think any of the drivers like Canada in the rain. Ferrer's retired.
I don't think any drivers were phased by the rain. Do you think? Because there are not many crashes out there. It's just those minor mistakes. And talk about mistakes. Zach's just made one. We've got Beastie Boy behind him, so if that makes more mistakes, he's gonna have to get out of the way for Beastie Boy. Yeah. Wise decision, Zach. Well done, man.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, Zach was starting his lap, yeah, but he realised he messed up badly, so decides to get out of the way. Oh, he's doing a burnout. Yeah, he must be practicing his start.
Ah, fair enough.
Because I know he does that, because he keeps it down his mini-map to see if anyone's coming.
Yeah.
The sportsmanship showed in this league is absolutely fantastic at the moment.
Yeah, it is a great league for people to race in. Oh, and Zach's retired.
Yeah, I don't think 20 seconds to go. I don't think he'll improve.
Yeah, I think a lot of people now be finishing off their session, hitting in off something.
I'm intrigued to know what Beastie Boy can do. He's on his flying lap here. I've not seen any mistakes from him on this lap. I
think he might improve it.
Not too bad for the final corners, is it?
Oh.
It could be a 15.9. Not bad from the McLaren. So, good luck from Beastie Boy there. Thank you to Zach for letting people through off the track, and Mr. Debo and Ston. And Beastie Boy as well for letting people through off the track. Good sportsmanship through there. Mr. Debo, I hope you improve on your lap time, because a 33.2, whether you know you're not going to make it to Q2 or not, but there's the results. I think Wesley set that 1 lap time. Gritty Boy is second. Ston third for Mercedes for Force India. He beats the Ferrari of Gain Gang by 4/10. Good lap time from him. Drazzer Bazin up there in 5th, where I like to see him. Beastie Boy in 6th. Vroom Vroom 7th. Zach Sweeney 8th. Huge 9th. The Frenchman. The Frenchman. I'm not going to tell someone about that. Berry in 10th. Palmdad in 11th. This is Ginge 12th. Fashion Ryan and Jay Viola knocked out, but he's not in the lobby. Very interesting, Mr. Debo. Look,
lap times.
It tells me Craig was in 15th. Oh, that's why, validated lap times.
There's too many of them to say. But no, Craig's just looking to get there because I know he's out. Never mind.
Oh, it's raining for Q2 again.
I don't think it's gonna dry up for Q3 either.
No, I don't understand why it's doing this. It's just raining. Like, not. Oh. People are going on super softs. Especially, it's in the north, isn't it? North America.
Yeah. So you get snow, rain, ice.
2013 qualifying with rain. In 2011 race pouring with rain. Let's think of more.
Oh, Red Bulls.
That 2011 race was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Probably both Red Bulls are out.
Both Mercedes are out. They follow.
It's 2x2 right now.
Yeah, they follow each other. So both Red Bull, the Renaults are out. We got everybody coming out of the pits. Everyone.
Yeah, both Force India stopped on the pit lane just to let one of the cars out.
Oh wow, doing the Mercedes, aren't they? But it's raining. So this is June just said the pits. Drazzer Bazin is coming out of the pits. He's the last one of them at the moment. Yellow's just said to what it is, Zach again, letting people through.
Fair enough on him.
He loves that space, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know where Granty Boy is, but I think Prom might be the first one to set a lap time. No, he's not. Granty Boy's just ahead of him. He's also on the super soft tyres as well. He will start to struggle. This is a real challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
This time,
so only 2 drivers are on super softs. One driver is on the hypers, but he's not at the pits yet. Bever and Granty are only on supers, and everyone else is on ultras. And Unity's on hypers if he does decide to go out on them.
Yeah. And my screen. Yeah, my screen's just updated. He told me Bella was on the hyper sauce. Now he's on the super sauce. Sorry.
Yeah, he is. But I didn't actually see that Debro was on the hypers.
But only 2 drivers on the hyper softs. The rest have gone to the ultras. 2 of them have gone to supers. Interesting for Bella because he will struggle to get into Q3. He's in that Toro Rosso, but. He was at the top 10 in Q1, but you know, not everyone shows their pace in Q1.
Hey, not everyone has great qualifying pace, but they might have a brilliant race pace.
There's been a nice lap from Granty Boy so far. She shifts his way up to the gears, short shifted to get that better traction. His teammate's just behind him. He's on the hyper softs. I think he's coming out of the hairpin now. We'll have DRS, both of them.
I'm just looking at Mr. Debo and I think he might be catching on the other drivers. If he can set a better qualifying time, then credit to him for making that comeback.
Well, I don't think Granty Boy crossed the line. That was invalidated, I think. Wesley's gone quickest with a 140.2 on the ultras. Wait, Ston's gone to second. Gang's gone to second. So Ferrari 40.9.
Is fourth right now, and Vroom Vroom is 5th.
Let me just have a look at that instance. Boy, this and next lap invalidated. He's done it at the final corner. Oh, real shame. He could have to pit because I think he'll run out of fuel. He can't set his best lap time on this lap because it's invalidated as well. That's the problem with this game. This and next lap invalidated.
God, I'm spinning. Firestorm just spun on the exit.
Oh yeah. And both Force Indians approaching him as well. He needs to get out of the way just in case on their laps.
Yeah, I think he might be letting them past.
Fashion Ryan in 8th place at the moment. Oh, is that the Mercedes team? Sorry, I have to get out of the way of someone. Granty Boy's got...
There you go.
Tracer Bazin got up to 3rd place. He's in the low 15s, while Wesley's in the low 14s. Gang's in the high 14s. As the two Force Indians are separated, and there's yellow flags again.
Yeah, it's just fire. Going a bit slow.
Yeah. So Mr. Debo's finally. Whoa, he's in the hypersoft tyres. Vuvum's got up to 5th place, 150.6. Good lap time from him. He separates both Force Indians. Mr. Debo on the hypersofts, he could be under threat from Berra if he decides to change tyres. Possibly gain 5-shot Ryan. This is Ginge. I don't think he is safe enough, considering he's got Prom, Beastie Boy, Granty Boy, and possibly Yoons. Yoons has got a good pace. Yellow flags through set to 3. I'm on board with it right now.
Fire. I think it's either he's... No, it's not an outfield, it's just... I think he's trying to destroy his car.
Oh, Ston's on his lap. I can see Yoons ahead of him. Yoons gets nicely out of the way this time. Yeah, we've got one driver's going out for the lap. I think the Toros are coming into for his... Yeah, he is. Fashion Ryan's coming into the pits. The Mercedes has just gone out. I think that's...
Yeah. Prom.
Yeah, Granty Boy across the line. 7th place, 160.0. Now, do you reckon that's safe enough to get to Q3?
Could be. But, just to be safer, I would... Actually, no, mind, it's on 3-lap hold, super sad pitting.
Pom's on his outlap as well. I think he's got his lap time invalidated from the previous lap. I'll have a look right now. Incidents, yeah, Prom and Granty Boy had both invalidated lap times. So did Ston on his first attempt. Mr. Debo only had a warning, so not bad. And then hello, Jason Bazin, how are you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that Mexican online race we had? God, that was terrible.
Nope. Prom was a bit tail happy there. Let's see if he can keep his car nice on the airpin. Yeah, it's alright.
Yellow's set to 1.
Might be someone slowing down.
Yeah. Coming around the final corner right now. This is, I think, Granty Boy at 14.5. He's definitely safe now. And on those super soft times.
Do beginner's mode now.
So as his Mercedes teammate crosses the line, yeah, that was insane. I got angry at that race. As his Mercedes crosses the line to set a lap, oh, that's a Renault, and he's struggling a lot on the throttle.
I think he might be struggling for grip. Oh yeah, he's definitely struggling for grip.
Yeah, I've seen that. Using the engine to brake, decelerating down the gears. Curve gently on the throttle so he can gain that traction. As Yellow's just set suited, and it's this Granty Boy ahead of him to let him through.
So both Prom and Beastie are yet to settle up.
Beastie's on his out lap, and Prom's doing his lap. He's found the hairpin where Felipe Massa overtook Heikki Kovalainen. He overtook two drivers coming through there. It was Nico Rosberg and Heikki... No, it was Rubens Barrichello and Heikki Kovalainen, I think.
Yeah. Nice one on the
excellent.
And he sets the time of 1:15.8.
Could be improved, but that's the best he can do. He's driving on no assist, so I've got to give it to him.
Big credit. Oh dear, he spun it. And yeah, I would not suggest trying to do any more laps with a front wing
Yeah,
like
this is set
that.
to 3. Oh, it's Scratchy boy. He's run out of fuel. He's keeping nicely out of the way for people. I was on board with Dunes, by the way. He's gone to the pit, so I thought he was going to do his lap. On board with
Yeah.
5-shot Ryan. He's knocked out the top 10. He got 6 minutes to get back in. He's what? Not. Oh, I'm reading the wrong times. He's half a second away from Mr. Depot.
Mm. You know, sets up 2 somewhere. Think it's Ryan in it.
We've got this is Ginge coming around the final corner. I don't know if he's on his proper lap or his out lap. It's a 17.5, his best lap. Can he improve? It's a 17.2, he improves by 3/10, but it's still not enough to make it to the top 10. Drace is
If you're
retired.
wondering about the sector 3, it's just prom.
Yeah. Beastie Boy's finally on his lap. He's the only one that's set a lap time, so we'll go on board with him. Too much wheel spin coming out there, and this is Ginge retiring off the track.
Up beasties on this main lap now. It's going quite fast around there.
Yeah, he's
Good.
quite a good driver to be honest. He just needs a better car.
I know if he stays in McLaren for 2019, then he will be in a better car.
Yeah. Thing is, though, I honestly think that 2019 judges the tested times. Do you reckon?
I've not played a beta, so I don't really know.
Comes through the hairpin.
Oh, just manages to save the car.
Now he needs a 16.0 to get into the top 10. Approaches the final 2 corners. Don't hit the Chihuahua Champions. You want to keep out of that. DRS open, and it will be a
I
1.
think he's gonna be able to
15.
survive. Yeah, he beats the Mercedes.
He goes up into 7th. Not bad from Beastie. Well done, man. But is he safe enough though? Is the Mercedes safe enough? Because we know that Zach can improve. We know that Hughes could possibly improve on them hypersoft tyres. 5-shot right. Mr. Depot could possibly improve as well. You mean he's in the Red Bull? He should be up there, but he's just struggling at the moment in the rain. I don't know if it's the rain or not that's causing these drivers to struggle, but looks like Wesley, the top, I'd say the top 8 are safe. Well, top 6, shall I say? I don't know. It's so close, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What Barry needs 6 to 7 tenths improvement to get to the top 10. Zach's in danger. Youn's definitely in danger. He's in the pits still, Youn's. There is Zach on his out lap now. Let's see, Mr. Debo's on his lap. Yes, he is on his lap. He's going to take the final 2 corners. Let's see how this is. He locks up going to there. Cautious on the exit. What will it be? No, this is his out lap, surely. Yeah, it is. Beastie Boy's retired. That's his sector 3.
Yeah, I just saw him crash.
Oh, Mr. Debo gets massive oversteer and he slides and he lost it but managed to keep it on the track. He's still going for it though, but I think that could be invalidated because he cut that corner. Yeah, massive. He's under pressure a lot, Mr. Beast. Oh, not Mr. Debo. Sorry, I'm going to say Beastie Boy. Beastie Boy's in 10th place. He's on the verge of getting knocked out. So Hughes has improved. Zach's on his out lap. Man, let's see if Beastie can survive. 5-shot Ryan's on his out lap. I think this could be people's last attempt to get into Q3. This is Ginge, but definitely won't do it. Berra, I don't know if he can do it. He's on his lap, Berra. Mr. Debo is on the straight. They don't really have good straight line speed, so let's see what he can do. It's still raining. I don't understand why it's still raining, do you?
My only guess is because it's Canada and it loves to rain in qualifying. No, every Canadian qualifying I've seen or been in, it's always rained. But not like this, it's been like heavy rain.
Mr. Debo does not improve. This is his final chance to improve. 5-shot Ryan, can he improve? I think he's on his out lap. No, he's not. I don't know. This is 17.5. Yeah, this is his first lap. Berra, this is the one you'd be wanting to watch it out for. He's got good pace in that Toro Rosso. Ooh. It's going to be a 150.5. Sixth place. Look at that.
No.
Look, 50.5
Nice.
and 50.7 from 6 to 10s. The gap is so close between them. 2 tenths between 6th and 10th. Beastie Boy's safe. I swear down Berra was knocked out like a top 10. But
No, I think he did set an alright lap time and Barris type, but the Toro Rosso is just mugging off both Red Bulls.
yeah. Mr. Debo, possibly. This is his last chance. He's got 30 seconds to go. He's running out of fuel. His very last chance to get into Q3. Can he do it? It'll be a 115 point.
He's got fifth, well done.
Fifth place.
Good man.
Zach Sweeney's been knocked out. He told me Zach was ahead. He told me Zach was ahead of Beastie. Now Beastie's ahead of Zach. He told me Bevel was knocked out as well. Now I'm getting
I
confused.
think Zach will be very happy about that, being knocked out in Q2.
Yes, again, that's twice in a row. Guys, I think this could be lagging out because he told me Pom's in 11th place.
Oh, well, I thought it said he left, but it said he retired.
He's telling me the guys are in the wrong positions. I don't know if it's. Oh my god. Where's that Mercedes for you? He's telling me in his 11th.
Granty is in second, and Prom is in 11th.
Yeah, Pom is in 11th. This is so confusing.
Sweeney's is in 12. And Ewan's did set a lap time.
Zach's embarrassing. And I'm joking, Zach. You know I'm joking. He's in 12th place, Zach. His teammate at 50.4, himself at 50.8. 4 tenths slower, but you know, times everything in qualifying. Hopefully he's got good race pace, which I know he has. I think he complained in the chat right now, but not today. No, don't do it. You got the race. Just recompose yourself. 11th.
Yeah, man, you'll have better race pace than qualifying pace.
Yeah.
I know quite well on the track.
I don't know what's happening. Is anyone out there on that lap still? No, what?
No, we're just waiting for Debo to go into his pits.
So do we have to wait for him?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Finally he
Oh,
retired.
there we go. I think he wanted to cool down.
Well, Zach's knocked out of Q3, so the guys that are knocked out, unfortunately for Granty Boy's teammate, the Irish Prom, is in 11th place. Only 1/10 slower than Beastie Boy in the McLaren. Beastie Boy is safe, and Zach Sweeney in 12th, Hughes 13th, and this is Ginge, the Scottishman, down in 14th place. There's the guys that are knocked out, and there's the guys that'll be fighting for pole position. It'll be close.
Okay, let's move on to Q3.
So the guys outside the top 10 will start on a better set of tyres than the guys in top 10. Granty Boy set his lap time. Granty Boy did a super soft run for 4 laps, so he's going to go for that long stint like his teammate Hayes does.
9 drivers. 4 would have had 10.
I think someone actually crashed, you know. Beastie Boy, I think he actually crashed.
Oh yeah, it was Beastie, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's Beastie Boy. We've got 9 drivers fighting for pole position.
I've got a Mercedes and a Ferrari that should be coming out anytime soon.
Same, I've got them coming out.
And a Force India.
I'm on board with Vroom Vroom. He's coming out of the pits now. So he'll be the first one out of the pits unless he has to wait for someone. He's followed by the Force India Ston, the Ferrari of God knows, is it Game Gang or Wesley?
Game Gang.
Yeah, it is Game Gang.
And the House of Jesse is coming out as well. He's going to be doing Kevin Magnussen proud.
Yeah, especially because Dre Sebastian's from Daneland, sorry. Oh no, don't forget
Denmark.
Denmark. Sorry, I can't believe I said Daneland. He's from Denmark, so he will do Kevin Magnussen bad. But Ston is close to that Red Bull, which he shouldn't be. The Ferrari, he's finally back top, and the Ferrari's behind the Red Bull.
Also, my mate, who's also Danish about Jesse, and my mate just came up with a gift saying, Denmark rules all. I was like, how funny you. So, I want to be careful of the Danish dominance soon enough.
Ruvu's backed off, and it'll be Game Gang, the one that be going out for his lap time. He finally realises that Game Gang will not back off. He just goes through it.
Granted, it's going to be approaching. No, it's not. It's just warming his tyres up. Never mind. Oh, and it's dry qualifying.
Oh yeah. Some people struggle in Q1 and Q2, but this is a reward for people getting to Q3.
Innit?
Not bad from Game Gang so far. He's backed off, hasn't he? Yes, he's backed off.
Sector 3.
Fashion Ryan is slowing down. Dre Sebastian, I think he's just... Yeah. What is that Game Gang putting in? He must have made...
It's fire. And Ston just got past, I think it was the Red Bull room.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not Vroom. Yeah, it is Vroom. I thought Vroom was on his lap. That's off again. I just get so confused.
You think Ston could be our first person to set the fastest lap of today's qualifying free?
Yeah, Game Gang's backed out. Vuvu's backed out. Whether he got invalidated lap time or not, I don't know. But he'll cross the line now, set a much better lap time. It'll be a 109.6 on the Hypersauce.
Very nice.
Very good indeed. Vuvu crossed the line, but I think he was invalidated.
Yeah, he backed off on it, unfortunately.
Here's Granty Boy. I think he's on his lap.
Just tapped the ball on his exit.
Dre Sebastian goes quickest with a 109.7. 6, sorry.
Oh, and he's catching up to the Toro Rosso. I know, he's out. He's out.
Who's that?
Retired.
How did he catch? I'm on board with...
His tyre hit the wall when he was coming to the straight.
Yeah, I thought he hit the back of Game Gang. Berra.
No, Berra's nowhere near him. No, disaster for the Ferrari in qualifying 3.
It's a 108.7 from Wesley. He displaces Dre Sebastian to go up to first place on pole position. Good lap time from Wesley there. Dre Sebastian, fantastic lap from you, man. Ahead of Storm by not much, 22 hundredths. Fashion Ryan's left the session.
Yeah. Might be disconnection.
Yeah, Granty Boy is in 4th place. He's
is about to say his lap time, hopefully. Smooth on the exit there.
Yeah, I think it'll be 109. 109.7 from Vroom, down in 4th.
Reasonable.
Yeah, it's a few thousand slower than faster than Granty Boy, but I think Granty Boy's going to improve. No, he's not. It's a 110.8 from Granty Boy.
It's a bit of a late break clock there from Berra, but he's still done a nice corner.
I'm on board with him, Berra right now. Coming to the hairpin. I don't
Nice.
I'm getting points, I don't fucking care. It's that language, man. I know you're angry getting out of Q2, but still, there must be a reason why you got out of Q2. Is it because of your pace? Because you're struggling in the wet? Who knows? The only thing is now, you just gotta focus, recompose yourself for the race, and it'll be a 110.2 from Berra.
I think next lap he'll be able to improve. Let's see, what's he on? He's on Hypersauce.
He's backed off.
That's fair enough.
Granty Boy's got second. Oh, look at that! A few hundreds away from Wesley, 300 of seconds away from Hesley. That's fantastic, considering he's been on those Hypersoft tyres for 2 laps.
You know what? I think it might be a bit too early to say this, but I think the Ferrari engines have dominated this league.
Yeah, but what the annoying thing is, it hasn't dominated in real life.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, 107 points, 108.7. That's a few hundreds quicker than his previous lap time. He's still in the 107s, and there's a Renault coming out of the pits. That's Farshaw Ryan, so he's back in the session. Farshaw Ryan. Storm's coming out of the pits.
Mr. Debo is on his main lap, I think now.
I thought he wasn't going to get Q2, judging his Q1 lap time. Takes your fourth gear through there. There's a Renault getting out of the way nicely.
You know what? I really do think it was quite scummy of Red Bull hiding the Renault logo on their car, because it should be regulation in F1 where that all teams have to show what engine supplier they have on their car.
Yeah.
But oh well, it still looks nice with the tag Hoyer.
Mr. Debo comes around the final two corners. DRS. He doesn't use DRS. He used it very late. It's a 10.6. He goes up into 7th place. That's Farshaw Ryan backing off. No, he's backing. Sorry, Beastie.
So the Toro Rosso is like in the middle of the two Red Bulls.
I want to talk about Drazer Bazin. He's had a bad few races, but now he's back. You know, Spain, he was into second place because that turn one drama, lap one drama more like. Didn't know when he first joined this league, he was always getting 4th and 5th places in realistic Haas. He was always getting 4th and 5th. This season hasn't gone so well for him, but now he's back. We want this Drazer Bazin back. You know, recompose yourself, practice a lot. Drazer Bazin finally came back to where he should be.
I don't know if I was having any engine issues, because
or any pit stop issues. It's a 109.5. Good lap to time from Drazer Bazin. He's in 109s because he's far away from Gratibor comes out the pits. He's far away from the two Red Bull and Ferrari. Mercedes and Ferrari, sorry.
That's gone on fire. We're just waiting for you to settle up now, boy.
He backed off on his previous lap again. He's backed off twice.
Oh, right.
He's using ERS, but I would have saved that if I were him. Oh, I thought we were going to crash into there.
Go in. Yeah.
So who will start his lap time? Coming to turn one. Oh, a bit wide there. Short shift to get a better traction. Want to be in between the 150 metre board, 150 metre, not 150. Sorry if you heard that. He does look struggling. He struggles quite a bit. Wesley's on his outlap as well. Granty Boy is out there on the track somewhere. He's coming around the final corner, Granty Boy, and what will he set? It's going to be a... Oh, Ston. I think he's on the lap. He's in 3rd place. He's gone past Drazer Bazin.
Interesting. Oh, alright.
Ooh, that's look at that. Did you see the last corner? That was flying through the last corner. It's a 109.2. That's the same lap time he did, but only a few thousand slower. 7,000 slower than his previous lap. Mr. Vroom's on his lap. Bever's coming out of the pits.
He's doing a few bevs.
Wait, Farshaw Ryan's gone into the pits, so...
Oh, well, that's a Ferrari going a bit spinny. Oh no, he's just doing a few wheel things.
He's doing
at the end of the race.
He's warming up his tyres, I think. I think the track's still cold. I think the guys could get in the 107s, but the track's a bit cold. Drazer Bazin was tired. He's in 4th place. He started 4th place ahead of Vroom.
If he automatically like if he pressed the retire button or if he actually crashed his car somewhere.
Oh, 109.0 from Granty Boy. This is his last attempt if he's got enough in the tank.
Oh, this qualified up and Vroom Vroom's backed out.
Has he? Was that a last
Yep.
attempt? No. This is his last attempt, by the way, for Vroom Vroom.
I'm surprised that Fire's not even set a lap time yet.
I know, right? It's a bit weird, but he's in the pits
Yeah,
and he can't do anything about it. 30 seconds to
I
go.
don't think he's going to have time to do it.
Yeah, he's out. He's came out of the. He's retired on the track. That was a bit of a waste of time. He's just ruined Berra's lap. He retired in front of Berra. That's a bit, you know. If you want to be more safer about it, you should go into the pits. I'm not going to the pits. Yellow's set to 1. I think that's Fireshot Ryan's car. Here comes Granty Boy through the final corner. Let's see what he can do.
Don't know about the sector 2 though.
It says a 109.0, 108.9, 2/10 slower than his fastest lap time. He's been on the Hypersofts quite a long time. He's trying to improve, but here comes Wesley. He's the provisional pole sitter, and he cut that corner masterfully. Let's have a look. Is it just a warning?
Let's see. Despite Bo having to be held up by a Renault, can he still improve his lap time?
Mr. Vuvu comes across. He backs out. He backs out of that lap time.
Yeah. Unlucky to him.
It's a 10.5. He's 1/10 quicker than his previous lap time. No, he's not. It's slower. I've been reading the wrong lap time again. Wesley, what was that? Did you see it?
Nah, I was spectating Berra.
I think he's just set a 107. I don't know.
Oh, that's Mercedes just parked on the track. Don't know if you should be worried about that.
No, it's a 108.7. He must have cut that corner. Wesley into first place then. He's 74 hundredths ahead of Granty Boy. Ston is third place ahead of Tracer Bazin. Good for Force India, isn't it, though? To get into the top three.
Yeah.
Tracer Bazin is fourth place ahead of Vroom Vroom. Berra, fantastic for Toro Rosso, is sixth. Mr. Debo, disappointed for Red Bull. He's been beaten by Toro Rosso. Fireshot Ryan died in eighth, and Gang Gang did not set a lap time. Gang Gang and Fireshot Ryan. Gang Gang crashed, and Fireshot Ryan, God knows what happened to him.
To be honest, this is probably going to be the best start Force India are going to do this season. Like, for qualifying terms.
I agree with you there.
Also,
Yeah.
alright, it's overcast start. Oh, and there's a car just bounced. There's a bunch of cars bouncing there.
What the fuck, Fireshot Ryan? Yeah, I know, I saw it, Barry. Don't worry about it. I saw it. So, Fireshot Ryan, do not retire on the track. Especially, yeah, so close, Granty Boy. Only a few 74 hundredths in it. So close. Yeah, could be 109s. I know, Barry. Don't worry about it. I know you could go faster than that. I was on board with you when you got hauled up by Fireshot Ryan. Taking its time. I think people are just using their fuel setups.
Yeah. Strategies may be a bit mad.
Yeah, this is the formation lap. Hope everybody has a good race, by the way. So last place is J Real. No, he's not in the lobby. So for last place is Craigo, in fact. So Wesley on the ultra soft tyres, the mid-range tyres. Granty Boy will go that for that long stint that his teammate usually does. Ston is also on the ultra soft tyres. From 3rd to 7th, ultra soft runners. Fireshot Ryan on the hyper soft, so he could be struggling a bit there. Gang Gang on the ultras, Beastie Boy on the ultras. The Mercedes of Prom. Oh, they both got disqualified. Pom's got disqualified, so has the McLaren. He went to the back of him, so they've been disqualified. Zach on the ultra softs, Yoons on the ultra softs. This is Ginge on the hyper softs. Now I don't know why you'd do that.
The Renault of Yoons is in AI mode right now.
We'll have a look at that. We'll go on board with this. Zach, I can't see it.
There you go. I'm looking from.
I can't even.
You'll see it. Yeah, it's in AI mode.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, it's only formation up, and he's not holding anyone up, so I don't see a problem.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the floor. You don't want to be in the AI if you're like in the top 10 or something like that.
No, you don't.
Well, the Canadian Grand Prix, can Granty Boy go right on the outside into turn one? We saw Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton do that. They go well for him. Rosberg got pushed off the track. We saw Lewis Hamilton did it in 2014. He went around the outside of Rosberg, into turn one, took the lead. No, he didn't actually. I think Rosberg actually pushed him out wide. That allowed Vettel to come through. I remember that now, so sorry about that. He's waiting for everybody to turn up. Now, who's going to get the better start? We'll go on board with Drazabazin, as we can see. Yeah, why is Ston so far back? It is. Lights out, away we go. I think Storm got a better start than Granty Boy. Granty Boy tried to cover him, but it's too late. Storm will go down the inside into turn one ahead of Granty Boy, but keep it around the outside to go take the inside line into turn two. We've got Drazabazin and Vuvu fighting it out side by side with each other. Storm has to concede defeat to Granty Boy. Drazabazin ahead of Vuvu. Mr. Debo versus Berra. Berra makes it ahead of him, and I think that's about it. And Zach got spun around by the Mercedes. He's lost his front wing. He's lost his front wing.
Oh no, he's just hit the
And
when he was
both Force Indias have gone off. Both Force Indias have gone off.
Got a 5-second stop go penalty for severe collision.
Yeah, I saw that. Both Force Indias having a terrible race. Drazabazin up into third place ahead of Vroom Vroom. Berra down in fifth. Fashion Ryan down in sixth. And Fashion Ryan got a bit of front wing damage on his end plate. Mr. Deeper will easily overtake him. Beastie Boy on the back of them too. Mr. Beastie Boy go down the inside to hairpin. Does he make the move? We've got the Ferrari of Gang Gang, I believe. Oh, Ginge getting on the corner there, getting out wide. Gang Gang in the Ferrari ahead of versus Mr. Depot with that better straight line speed. Coming onto the straight now, be a four-way battle I think. Miss Gang Gang getting the slipstream nicely, Mr. Depot. Fashion Ryan, I think he'll pit because this front wing damage is really bad. Yes, he will pit. So does Beastie Boy. They both come into the pits. And it's been a massive crash. The Renault's out. One of the Renaults is out. It was the last corner. It was Yoons. He crashed on exit. I don't understand how he did that, but Stunt, both Force Indians gonna have to do a double stack. They're both Force Indians in the pits. There's already been drama in turn like one. Say it again.
Nah. I was gonna say, do you think the double stack would work, but it's not.
Nah, it can't work. So both Force Indians had a terrible race. We got Zach and Wesley. I thought he lost in front wheel there, but he didn't. Granty Boy in third. Drazabazin currently under pressure from Vroom Vroom, his former teammate. Berra in the Toro Rosso Honda. Fantastic position for him. Gang Gang down is 6th, Mr. Debo down is 7th, we've got Craigo down in 8th, despite starting 15th. Users left the session. I don't know how that crash happened. He must have went to the back of someone, Yoons, but it looks like it's brightening up now. The sun's coming out to play. Beastie Boy down in 9th place, so from 9th downwards have pitted. Beastie Boy's gone on the super soft tyres, so we'll be staying out possibly to pit on lap 26 or 7 to go into the ultras. You don't want to go to the hypers at all, to be honest with you. Palms down in 10th, he made contact with Zach and he just spun him around. Zach, this is Ginge in 11th place. Zach down in 12th, he is not happy at the moment. Wesley sets the fastest lap, by the way. It's a 1.3 second gap on lap 3. DRS is enabled, not for the
Red Bull coming onto the Haas now. He's approaching at some pace, but I wouldn't say it's rapid.
I just want to see Zach overtake Ginge. He's in the slipstream. Can he get him? He goes committed to the inside. Ginge a bit of wheel banging. These two have history, especially in SSR and USR. Zach makes it ahead of him. This is Ginge hates SSR people. And Ruben, as you say, is the close, but his straight line speed is not very good from Ruben, is it? If you went some more with him, he just couldn't get up there.
No, I've just been riding bother films for the whole lap.
Oh, Berra spun it! Oh no, he's fantastic 5th place. He's gone down. He spun it.
Oh, yeah.
Must have took too much wheels. It's too much throttle at the exit of the corner. Oh, lucky for Berra. He's down in 8th place. Beastie Boy almost spun it as well. He's got Mercedes behind him.
I don't know if Vroom was like put too much fuel in his car or something.
Yeah.
Or if he is underfueled it, but that house is quite. Oh, and he's hit the exit.
Yeah, he hasn't lost any front wing because no front wing came off. I think Drazabazin got good straight line speed because it's a Ferrari car, isn't it? It's a Ferrari car.
Yeah.
The more he does this, the more he can stay out. But when it comes to the pit stops, Drazabazin will have to push like mad. Because Ruvum
Right.
could potentially go for that undercut on him.
Yeah. Let's
So-
see if this Red Bull can get it this time.
He's got DRS, but it's still not enough. Look at the speed difference as I saw. It's quite a speed difference. Well, it was now,
Oh
but
yeah, definitely.
he's got a better corner grip for sure. But when it comes to straight line speed, it's just nowhere.
Hmm.
Facial Ryan is 3/10 behind. This is Ginge. Oh, don't go down the inside, Facial Ryan. I want to look at Drazer Bazin and
Oh, hello. Vroom may have a chance now. He's gotten very closer to Jesse.
he goes down the inside, Facial Ryan. He spins it.
Might have a
Oh, he
dive
spun.
Oh, he's going to have a dive bomb on the corner. Maybe no, he's not. He's going to play it safe.
Can he
But,
go down the inside? It's turn one.
Game Gang has got a 3-second time penalty, and no, it's not gone in the inside for turn one.
Oh, look at that. He's got better traction coming out of that corner. Better grip. Can he do it? Side by side. Can he do it? Really good. Oh, no. He had half a chance there. Drazer Bazin went wide, carrying too much speed. But because that corner grip of the Red Bull can get aside of him, but they're both on the same
He's still
tyres.
looking for opportunities, but I like.
Yeah. You know, if he was that optimistic, he would have dive bombed it. But Ruvum's a sensible driver.
Yeah.
He could have dive bombed it, but which I hope he doesn't do. But the more he stays behind, and the more impatient he'll get. And Crago is currently 6/10 behind Barrett. Barrett made that mistake, and look at that. Beastie Boy has been overtaken from Prom, as Zach Sweeney's down in 12th place, 11th place. This is changed in 12th. Fashion Ryan down in 13th.
No, it's not that mind. I thought he was going to be catching on to Emma, but he's not now.
Bemba made that tiny mistake again. He made a massive mistake, carrying too much throttle. And I think Drazer Bazin could have him. I mean, Ruvum could have him coming down into turn one. No, he defends the inside line, but does he have better corner
Bit
grip?
of contact there. Yeah, this Red Bull is getting very close, but he's still unable to make an overtake.
Yeah. Ruvum gets a penalty.
You can tell that Jesse is under pressure now from the Red Bull, but he shouldn't be under pressure now as Vroom's got a penalty.
Stone's overtaking 5-shot Ryan, and now he's got DRS. He's quite close behind him. Will he go down the inside?
Can he make the corner?
No.
No.
Like Vroom's
I don't think
Vroom's
confidence right now.
I think he knows not to do it, because if you think about it, if you overtook him there, you could have pushed him off the track.
True. But there is a part of that track where you can exceed it and you don't get a penalty for it.
Go off the runoff area, like Grosjean did to Magnussen in Spain.
Yeah.
He should surely get him down to the straight, surely. He's going
he's
to
gonna
go
make
for
an
it.
overtake.
Oh, he's going to be side by side.
Pushed him
Oh,
off a bit, but he's made him get a penalty. But that means that they're both square to square now.
yeah. Oh, he go down the inside, Drazer Bazin. No, he doesn't. So Vroom finally making that overtake he's been wanting to do for a long time. Good fair driving from those two. Granty Boy's got a penalty. Bear's down in 7th place. I think someone's made a pit stop. No, they haven't. So I think 9th downwards I've made a pit stop.
Yeah.
They'll have fresher tyre, obviously. Beastie Boy's going for that long stint on them super soft. So is Granty Boy, but Drazer Bazin, look at that. He's quite close behind.
Yeah. Definitely.
He just needs to maintain this pace so he can get DRS and overtake him. But I think he could be too far back. He's got a 7/10 gap between them. 8/10 now.
Can he get pace right now? No, I think he's got DRS.
He has DRS, but will it be enough?
Nah.
Now,
He's gonna have to wait another lap.
and Drazer Bazin needs to be careful because he's got that Ferrari behind him. I think the fight with Red Bull is over. Now he needs to focus on that Ferrari. Do you reckon?
Yeah, but also focus on the Red Bull as well.
Yeah.
Without making mistakes. It's gonna be a hard job for him, but I think he's gonna be capable enough to do it.
Yeah. Gengang in 5th place despite not taking part in Q3. I think he started in 10th, or was that Beastie Boy? No, that was Beastie Boy who started 10th.
Yeah.
So let's see, the people that made up the most positions is Krago is in 8th place. The people that made the least positions is Ston. I don't understand how Ston actually crashed.
Ston, shall I tell you how Ston?
Oh.
He was spun.
Wait, who's that? That's the Sauber, isn't it? This is just DNF. He must have crashed into the castle section. Not castle section, why did I even say that for? Wall of Champions. I saw a car park there. Look, there's yellow flags. Yes, he has. He's crashed. His yellow's just set to 1 as well.
Oh, lucky, my man. But yeah, Stoney was spun and then he reversed into the Renault of fire.
Now, for some reason, there's a Sauber on track struggling. There's yellow flags down is set to 1, but no one's there, so Wesley having that comfortable lead. Wesley has that comfortable lead, 4.3 second gap to Granty Boy, who's on the super soft tyre.
He's going to be approaching Jesse.
Oh,
I really want this Sauber to do well this race. I don't want him to lose too many positions.
Sauber?
Did I say Sauber instead of Haas?
Yeah. I mean, he's not too far behind He's not too far behind Dresser, is he? I mean, Vroom. But look, he's in DRS range, definitely for sure. Baz is just outside that 1 second gap to get DRS. Oh. I think the Ferrari will definitely overtake him, but they need to be careful coming to the last corner.
That ARS on the Ferrari looks a bit low.
He actually doesn't overtake him. I thought he had enough overspeed, but Baz a slight mistake coming out the final corner.
He's got straight line speed, and I think he's going to make the overtake now, which he
is.
Oh dear.
Baz he's getting his elbows out, shoving Gengang in his position. But we're good on the inside. Nope, he backs out of that one. So good driving from there. Good aggressive driving, as long as there's no crashes. That's
the best part of the one.
I don't like crashes really, to be honest.
Well, maybe not on your precious Ferrari.
Thank you for spotting that out. Oh, he got into the back of him.
Zach has got a 3-second time penalty
for corner cutting. Now both Force Indies are 11th and 12th. Oh, he could go down the inside!
He's got to make the overtake.
Yeah, but Dres doesn't have DRS because there's that line. He overtook him after the line.
Let's see.
No, he doesn't. It's Gengang. But will he have enough straight line speed to overtake him? He's going to pull alongside him. They're both coming down to the final corners. Who's going to back out of this one? Oh, Gengang touches him. Oh,
did he lose a bit of his front wing there?
I don't think he did, but Gengang just forced him into the wall. Jason Baz will go down the inside. No, he won't. So I think Gengang has this covered now. Just keep out of that one.
I think he has lost a bit of his front wing.
Just a minor part, because it's not. I don't know. Oh, I think he has. Just part of it, and that's crucial around his track.
Yeah, if he can keep up to speed, then. Oh, the Ferrari spun.
Who was that? Gengang, he spun it after overtaking Tracy Baz and all that hard work. Oh, look at the Red Bull! Oh. The Red Bull of Mr. Depot.
It was the same area, but I think
Farshaw Ryan spun it.
Spun in qualifying.
Yeah, and Farshaw Ryan spun it there in the race, and Gang's lost part of his front wing, so he's no longer a threat to Drazer Bazin. Drazer Bazin can finally relax and breathe. Mr. Drazer Bazin is in between both Red Bulls here. Now, Mr. Debo's 6 seconds.
His battle right now is Satch and Beastie right now. So let's have a look at them two.
Beastie on the super soft tyres, they both put it at the exact same lap after that first lap incident. Considering that McLaren's not good at straight line speed, Zach will probably overtake him with ease on the straight. I think Beastie Boy needs to get a really good exit at the last corner, well, not out the hairpin.
Yeah.
Gang's pitted, by the way. That full wing damage has done enough to damage to him already. Oh, Beastie gets a penalty for cutting the corners. It is so strict around Canada, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Gang rejoins down at 11th place as Yellow sets to third room. No!
Boom, boom.
We'll go Bob Dre's Bazin or Mr. Depot. Where
Yeah,
is it?
it's deep.
No, Dre's. Oh, he's crashed it!
It's in the middle of the
That's where Berra spun it. But fortunately, Berra did not crash it. Oh, Vroom Vroom, man. A potential podium now. He's gone to Dre's Bazin. Oh, Vroom Vroom. He was doing such a good job. Is that corner trick?
got the RS. But I think it's going to be enough to get past Beastie.
No.
No, it's not.
They're coming up to the house of Craigo, and Craigo almost hit Vroom Vroom's pot car.
Is ghosted on or not?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Lucky for Vroom Vroom, doing such a good job, but unfortunately these things happen, especially around Canada. You just got to be careful of them.
So there's a Ferrari, Force India, a McLaren, and a Haas. It doesn't look like a big battle right now, but trust me, they're all going to get close to each other soon.
I think Zach's struggling in the corners because he did have DRS, but now he's struggling on them corners, the exit of them especially.
Yeah. I don't know if that's down to tyre wear or what. But I know you can take the ultra softs to lap 20, so you wouldn't need to have a pit stop yet. We'll see why.
And I've been keeping a close eye on the gap to Mr. Debo and Dre Zabazid. It's been 6.4, 6.5, down 6.4.
Beastie is going to have DRS on Craigo.
Yeah, let's see how this battle pans out then.
I'm just going to count Zach out of the battle for now because ooh,
Craigo's made a mistake. This is definitely...
Which is Beastie. The overtake.
Yeah, around the outside. But who will have DRS? I think... Beastie's got DRS. No, Beastie's got DRS.
I think fair enough.
But Craigo's got that straight line speed from the Ferrari engine of the Haas. He'll probably go down the inside, which he will. No, he backs out of it. Yeah, not confident going down there. But it's quite sensible as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But now Zach at the back of him, but not too close.
Yeah. And then we've got Game Gang on the back of Zach.
Ferrari, Mercedes versus Ferrari engines.
Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari, Renault. And I'm actually surprised the Renault's actually leading it. I'm gonna be running on board Game Gang so I can see this battle.
I've got it on TV broadcast. I can see all three of them in one picture. Game Gang's got DRS, so has Zach. Was they? Oh, could have gone back into the Craigo. Yeah, they could.
Oh, he taps Scott.
He could have gone back into. He could have gone back into the Craigo there, but oh, he almost went to the back of him again.
Yeah, they're getting a bit touchy right now.
English versus Dutch. Both have DRS on Craigo, but Gang will struggle a bit. Mr. Debo's finally into the pits. Oh! Zach will go down the inside. What a beautiful move from Zach Sweeney. Oh my gosh, he caught Craigo out there.
And I think that caught game things out as well. Not game things, Game Gang.
Yeah. Yeah, but have you noticed the gap between Zach and Beastie Boy? It's gone down again. He's almost in that 1 second range. He's in that 1 second range.
That should be on the McLaren now.
Yeah. Gang lost 2 positions within, what, 200 metres?
Yeah, definitely.
And Zach, and Gang's on the back of Zach. I remember Gang pitted early because he had that front wing damage. He wants to be fighting the top runners. He was going to fight Drazer Bazin, but he spun it, and Gang will go down the inside. Zach can't defend this. That wasn't worth it.
Zach won't get a.
Oh, Drazer Bazin gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. For that compromising him to gain Mr. Debo. He enters the pits on lap 16.
Drivers, if you speed in the pit lane, it's only an £80 fine. That's all it is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I researched it a couple of days ago, and
Will Drazer Bazin make it ahead of Mr. Debro? Will he make it ahead of him?
oh, he starts speeding. No, he's got in. Oh, Craig goes bad.
Right, so in order to Drazer Bazin to get a podium, he needs to pull out 5 seconds to Mr. Debro. It's currently down to 7.4, so he needs to.
There's going to be a race on the exit with Ston and Bella.
Who's gonna get it?
Might want to. Oh,
Berra locks up.
Berra
He goes off the track. Oh, Berra, he was too optimistic at the pits. He actually he slammed on the brakes there,
Yeah.
but he still went on the grass. Ston gets ahead of him.
Well, can he catch up to Ston?
He's on the fresher tyres. 14 laps fresher tyres, by the way. Ston.
Yeah, he should be able to take them to the end. Ston's got a 3-second time penalty, but that's not going to help him out.
Beastie Boys 2 tenths between Gang. I think Drazer Bazin got DRS on the Mercedes. He needs to overtake this Mercedes as quick as possible. And look, oh, side by side, pushed each other off the track. Gang and Beastie Boy. But look at. Oh, that's an easy move from Beastie Boy.
Oh. Beastie getting a bit too over defensive right now.
He goes into the pits, Beastie.
Goes into the pits. Fair enough.
Craig goes into the pits again. No, he doesn't. I swear down he went into the pits. No, that's sorry. He had a penalty for corner because he's not speeding in the pits.
Ah, fair enough.
Ston's in 7th place. Who would you say at this moment in time is the driver of the day?
My driver of the day is gonna go to. I just need to see. The position changes. Okay, right now it's possibly gonna go to Prom or Jesse, due to Jesse's just been putting a good performance all night, and yeah, and Prom's he started off 11th and he's got to 5th, and it's his first race from F2 and he's done ever so well.
My driver of the day, it's quite hard between. It's got to be Drazer Bazin or Prom.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Because it's just them two who's just shown an amazing, like, just a bunch of good fights. And
Berra is the 2 tenths between Ston. He will have DRS him now. He could an easy overtake. He's right behind him. Will he overtake with turn 1? Yes, he will. It goes to the inside.
Is it going to be wheel to wheel?
Oh, he locks up. He pushes.
Ston's new spin.
He forces him off the track. Go on, Granty. He's down in first place.
Illegal overtake. I don't think it is.
Nah, because. Did you reckon Berra was too aggressive there? Yeah. I don't think it was. I don't think it was aggressive. It was just that locking up issue, isn't it? And Hayes, Granty Boy is doing what you always do: go on the hardest tyre and extend the stint till lap 25 or something like that.
Definitely.
Like the Mercedes have got good tyre management. Because I don't start on the hardest tyre. I start on the mid-range tyre, and I still get problems with the tyres. So the gap's between 3 seconds between Granty and Wesley. That's so close, considering Wesley's pitted. I reckon Granty Boy may have made a mistake. The gap's at 2.8, or Wesley's pace is just too good. He's pitted, or he must have had that gap covered before the pit stop, like a 17-second gap on Granty. Wesley's 2.4 seconds behind him. I don't know when Granty Boy going to pit. Drazer Bazin's fantastic. He's extending that lead, by the way. Drazer Bazin and Mr. Debo, 9.3 seconds from those two. Gang's 4 seconds behind him.
Berra is extending his lead, and he's locked up again on that corner, but it's not gone off the track. He's really having some locking up issues this race.
Yeah. Do you remember that spin? It was this corner where he spun it. I think he could have. I think he could have got into 5th place or something like that. It really compromised him. It really cost him a lot of positions as well. A lot of time wasted. He locks up massively again. Both wheels locked up coming into the hairpin. Now I don't know what his brake pressure's on, but it must have been really high. This brake pressure.
That's gonna shred his tyres, to be honest, if he keeps locking up.
Yeah. Schwitz, Nick, Schwitz, Christus, just get. I don't know what that means, mate. I'm English, not whatever that language is.
There's a battle for first here.
This is for the lead, by the way. Old tyres versus new tyres. Ferrari versus Mercedes. And Ston's pitted again. DRS for Wesley.
German engines, electrical problems. Let's see who wins.
Granty Boy goes to the pit, so it's no longer a battle.
So it's electric problems who wins.
So where will Granty rejoin? He's on the ultra soft tyres, 14 laps to go. He'll definitely, he's definitely rejoining ahead of Drazer Bazin. And Drazer Bazin, fantastic race from him. He lost 2 positions from Vroom Vroom and Gang, but he's kept it calm, kept a level head, had good fights, Drazer Bazin. Fair.
You know what? He's confirmed my drive for today.
Yeah, because he had a really bad races at the start of the season, didn't he? We couldn't see him no up there. He could have had a good race in Spain, but unfortunately, Vroom Vroom and him came in contact before the oil rig corner. We've had first lap drama again.
Ston and Craigo gonna be battling on straight. If you want to have a look at that.
And he's got him easy with that straight line speed advantage, of course. It almost hits the back of him. Nice overtake from Ston.
Brilliant overtaken.
He's got DRS, but he's not using it. Now he's using it.
Both Force Indias in the points now.
Both Force Indians in the points, despite having them. Oh, Fashion Ryan! He hit the wall? He's letting the Red Bull through of Mr. Debro. Mr. Debro looks massively to come to the hairpin, but will Fashion Ryan use the DRS on Mr. Debro? I reckon not to, because you know Mr. Debo's a faster car. No, Mr. Debo's got DRS.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, he was probably using it from Renault. Prom is catching up to Game Gang. Might be seeing a battle soon.
Yeah, Prom. He's had bad qualifying. He's made his way up through the field despite having his dramas. He's kept it nice and clean, but lap 1 was something else from him. He shoved Zach around the track.
Oh, Prom's just hit the wall, but no damage.
Really lucky to get away with that one. Don't see many drivers escape from there. Ston set the fastest lap at 1:11.12.
Interesting. Oh, we've got Game Gang closing up to red. No, it's not. Fine. See? Complicated. We'll get back to that one.
Chemistry revision live. Oh, I'm gonna watch this video. Let me save it to my playlist. Save playlist.
Got Grand Prix to commentate over.
Yeah.
Even though we have hit the endurance part of the race, so I don't blame you.
Lap 23 at lap 35. Not much going on right now. The closest gap between Gang and Mr. Debo. Drazer Bazin just needs to keep his focus to get third place. He has got a 6-second time penalty, I believe.
I'll take a look for you.
And Mr. Debo's definitely got one, but I don't know if he served it in the pits.
So, Fire's got his go, right, he's probably served. Ston's got 3 seconds, Game Gang's got 3 seconds.
Let me answer this question. What are my teammates doing? Badly. They're in 12th and one's retired. Drazer Bazin's left! Oh no! No!
Oh dear.
No, come on, that can't be happening, surely. Come on, Drazer Bazin, get back in the session. The gap's 11 seconds. Come on, get back in the session. Please get back in the session. Someone invite him. Someone invite him. I can't invite him.
Whoever's back marker, just invite him. We need him.
Yeah, the gap's 10.4. The AIs are really slow. They need to turn the AI up, do you reckon? To 100?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And Game Gang is catching up on the
Yellow Successor 2, who's that? No one. But I want Drazer Bazin to get in the.
I think it was a blue flag.
Yeah, I want Tracer Bassett to get back in, because he really deserves this podium.
Yeah, Game Gang is catching up on the Red Bull, so we've got a bit of action to commentate over now.
Yeah, 1 second the gap is. But the thing is though, Gengang is on more older tyres. He's on the ultra soft spot.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much even out then.
Yeah.
But he does make a mess of that corner going in there.
He hasn't got DRS. He was just outside the DRS zone, but he's losing the gap to him now. Possibly have DRS. You can 9/10 within range, so yeah.
I did see a lock up from Debo, so that's not going to help his tyre situation.
I look at the gap between Debo and Drazer Bassett. It's 2.5 seconds. Come on, Drazer, get back in.
Oh man.
No, I wanted to see Drazer on the podium. No offense to anyone out there, not Mr. Debo, nothing against you, but
Oh, Game Gang's got a penalty.
no, Mr. Drazer Bassett, get in the car, quick! 1.3 seconds the gap. Oh, I couldn't overtake him.
Oh, no.
No, we couldn't overtake him, Drazer. What happened, man? He's gone through him easily. He's gone down to 4th place.
Oh no, it's going to go 5th.
Oh, he's gonna go 6th in a minute. Oh, Drazer, get back wherever you are. Get back in the car.
It's going to be DRS for the Ferrari now.
Indeed.
Yep, confirmed DRS. But look at that ERS level on the Ferrari, he's using it all.
I think someone's just commented in the comment section. I hope that's Drezzy, by the way.
Yeah, he's got disconnected.
Oh no, Drezzy.
Unlucky man. You did absolutely amazing tonight. Still driving
Drazer,
the day.
you
Oh, he's joined.
Yeah, Drezzy, you're driver of the day, by the way, no matter what. So Drezzy, if you keep up this pace, you're driver of the day. You're in 6th place at the moment. You're 7 seconds ahead of Berry. The car behind you's a Renault, but don't let him overtake you. Yeah, I think he's back in. Come on, get back in quick before that Renault overtakes you. The car's still a ghost, by the way. The yellow through sector 3.
You might want to be looking at the well, for 3rd right now.
Yeah.
Ferrari and Mercedes versus a Red Bull.
Indeed.
Red Bull doesn't even lock up this time.
Must have sorted out his braking then. Or how he was going to brake. He must have trail braked through that corner. Drazer Bassett is still the driver of the day no matter what.
No problems catching up on the Red Bull. Despite a really bad qualifying session from him, he has caught quite a few places.
Yeah.
Started off 11th, now he's 5th.
He has DRS, but it won't be enough because Game Gang will have DRS as well. But look at the ERS. Game Gang's run out of it. Where's the final corner now? They just don't overtake, do they? But now Palm's on the back of Game Gang.
Definitely got the Ferrari.
Oh!
Oh,
That's 2 moves from Game Gang. That's 2 moves.
Oh, up on the Mercedes. Don't know if that's intentional or not.
But he overtakes him still. That's Prom up to 4th place.
Like I said, Prom has done absolutely amazing. From starting 11th to 4th.
Yeah, I think he's like, one lap pace is not good enough, but the race pace he probably practiced on that.
Yeah. So it's just a bit like me, you know.
Yeah. Now the
Game Gang is still in range, so who knows? But this Mercedes has got bags of BRS everywhere.
Now the Ferrari is still in 1 second range, and he's got wide. The Ferrari's got wide. Can Game Gang use an opportunity to try and overtake him on the straight? No, it's too far behind. He can't do it. He's too far behind.
I think they've all separated out a bit more now.
Matter of fact, can Drazer Bassett within 7 laps to go overtake Game Gang? 6.6 the gap is.
Yeah, he nearly put in the wall. Form did.
What, the World Champions? I think Pom's on the back.
Just onto the pit wall.
A bit unusual there, but okay. Mr. Debo's under threat from Prom, and Prom's is one lap to fresher tyres, and then Mr. Debo.
Yeah. I think he's got Mr. Debo there. He's got bags of ERS, and he's probably just going to put up to overtake Mr. Debo. He's got somebody. No, it's nice. He's used it all. Oh, and From having a little.
I really hate this camera angle. That camera angle is only useful if you're being overtaken by someone.
Yeah. Oh, Craigo's got a 3-second time penalty. I don't think that's really gonna matter to him much now.
Pom's got DRS and DRS to use. Mr. Debo's running out of it. Can he overtake him coming into the final corner? No, he can't. It will. Oh, Gigang's in the pits. Gigang's in the pits. Yeah, so that's 5th place for Dre Zabazin.
Might be going for the fastest lap.
Yeah. So Dre Zabazin overtaking. What about Berry? I don't. Wait, could be a close battle between Berry and. Nah, Berry's got him. Berry's got him. But it could. With those fresher he's not the hypersofts.
Prom is still battle for. I would like to see Prom on the podium.
Same. Well, then we'll say if Prom gets on the podium, it's drivers of the day. Prom and Dre Zabazin.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, BT gets a time penalty.
We all knew that Dre Zabazin. Yeah, we all knew that Dre Zabazin was gonna get a podium.
Yeah.
Oh, sliding through that exit at the corner there, that cost him a 2/10. Can he overtake him now? He's got a massive overspeed on. There's the Debo! The Anderson set to 1, who's that? That was the Hassa Quago. Nice. So that's Pom onto the podium then. Coming on to lap 30. Yeah, that's a nice comeback, just considering he started 11th place.
Yeah, true.
So from here on in, it's a quiet race now.
Yeah.
Wesley's just been undefeatable all race. Yeah, yeah.
He's done alright this season.
He started off in Toro Rosso. He got a podium for Toro Rosso. Did you know that?
No, I wasn't there, wasn't I? So.
He finished third. He finished 3rd in Australia in the Toro Rosso.
Oh, well done to him.
Ferrari definitely strong now they've got him.
Yeah.
I think it was Mercedes dominated the first 2 races, but when those 2 came in, it's just been Ferrari. Wait, Mr. Debo's got DRS on him, but will it be enough?
I don't think it is.
Nah. Craig will get a penalty again. Craig will get disqualified if he keeps.
A penalty as well.
Zach's just in the points.
Yeah. It's not really been the greatest of races for him. He's not really had much luck lately.
Stone's in 8th. Zach. Oh. Is that just to be a bit more aggressive in qualifying instead of backing off the whole time?
Yeah.
I know the kind lad he is, but still.
Bearer and Game Gang, I think Game Gang should be able to get past the Toro Rosso.
Let's see how long the Toro Rosso can defend for. He locks up.
Oh dear. Yeah, Ferrari's gone.
He hasn't set the fastest lap, Game Gang, has he? Oh, he loses control. Berry loses control. He spins it again. But start. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Oh, he loses it. He clipped into a Gang's side because he locked up massively. He lost control of the car and locked up. That's what it caused. He failed to slow down for the corner. He outbraked himself. Then Gang was his only guide to stop him go off the track, but he spun it. Exact same place as he did on.
Craig goes.
He's on the hypersoft tyres now, but he's backing off dramatically to let his teammates through.
Oh, he's got a 3-second time penalty as well for that.
It's not been a good day for him, has it?
No. It's probably been the worst debut ever for him. Oh, and he's just got and cut that. Honestly.
I think he's had enough now.
Yeah, I think he's about to dumb me out now.
Yeah, but I want to know how far short Ryan's down in 12th place and so far behind him. It's 40 seconds behind Craigo. I don't understand how he's dropped that back too much.
Yeah, he's not. He did alright in qualifying.
He got into Q3.
Yeah.
But in the race, it's just gone completely opposite. It's far behind Craigo. This is going. I want you to go on board with Wesley for the last 2 laps. He's coming up to Beastie Boy, who is a back marker. He has DRS. Beastie Boy gets out of the way.
That Beastie will be racing him. Oh, I think he's pushing on the back markers now.
Yeah. So we'll see who's been lapped so far. So from 8th, 9th downwards have been lapped. Fastest Ryan's been lapped twice from him.
Oh, stops is in the pit.
Go for that fastest lap, I reckon.
I wouldn't recommend him being in the pits in this lap.
Lap 34. He'll be lap 33 for him.
Yeah, wouldn't recommend it. Oh, he's changed his front wing.
He'll get out ahead of Craigo, but it's not been a good day for Renault, Haas. Force India, shall we get it right?
Yeah. I'm only going to call him Racing Point when
2019.
Yeah, because I just feel like it's pointless calling him it now. And there's another battle, Beastie.
Better had to be careful there, because if he slowed down too much for letting Wesley through, Beastie could have overtaken him.
It started raining.
On lap 34! But it won't be enough. Why did the rain come now? Could he come in the middle of the race where people are unexpectedly...
Oh, Beastie's got another time penalty.
It's the last lap from Wesley. Could he come in the middle of the race where people were not expecting it?
Yeah.
It comes now, doesn't it? It just has to come now.
No, it's good that we've had a dry race and not a wet race.
Yeah.
Windows have been more DNF then.
And guess what, Ben? I've not lagged out again.
Hey, that's brilliant.
So the driver of the day is Prom and Bazin. Good job from Prom. Bazin, he lagged out. He was always going to finish in 3rd place, and he's still gaining on Mr. Debo. His yellow flags. His 5 shots retired.
Oh dear.
Oh, on the last lap as well. Typical.
Let's have a look at his waist. Look, crashed out. Oh, he binned it into the wall.
Oh.
It looks like he didn't even turn his car. It just went straight into it. Oh, Beastie's just tail happy.
Well, Wesley's absolutely dominated this race. He's had no one near him except backmarkers. I thought we were going to crush him because he was so slow coming out of the corner. He will come across the line to take another victory in Canada. And it'll be Granty Boy who will finish in 2nd place. He's been on his own most of the time, Granty Boy, but had a quiet, clean race.
Yeah.
And it's started to rain heavily now.
Has to be on the final lap for everyone.
And Granty Boy will finish in 2nd place. His teammate's so far behind. Bera comes across the line.
Storm's like in the rain right now.
I think Bera comes across the line to finish in 8th. Beastie Boy in 9th.
Oh, Zap just hit the wall.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, he comes across the line to finish in 10th.
Oh, man, he's hit the wall again. Prego, not really had the best of debuts, but he's tried his hardest, not finished last. DRS is disabled.
Oh! Mr. Depot crashes on the final corner! That's where Pastor Maldonado lost it. Pom finishes across to finish it 4th. Mr. Bazin could get him! Bazin overtakes Mr. Depot at the very last
yeah.
moment. Oh, Trinity's a
Oh, 5 second time penalty. Unserved stop and go.
Mr. Depot lost it at the final corner.
So who's left to race?
It was
Stone,
Ston.
and everyone is finished. So what's your verdict on the Canadian race then?
Very fantastic. Well, it got boring towards the end, but you know, at the start of the Grand Prix on lap 1, loads and loads of drama there, especially with the two Force Indias and the Mercedes just shoved in. But after that, it's just gone quiet. So here it is. Wesley finishes first ahead of Granty Boy. Prom finishes third. Fantastic debut for Mercedes. Mr. Debo in fourth. He made that crash into the last corner. Gengang in fifth. Dravis Sabazin in sixth. Ston in seventh. Bear in eighth. Beastie in ninth. Zach Fines off the top 10. And only 11 cars finished, by the way. There's your retirees.
How about it's turned back to join the Canada track?
Yeah, that for
The most penalties we have had today is 12 seconds.
from Craigo.
There you go. Storm. Trezzy at 11. And second and third had 6 seconds.
Don't know what everyone's doing, but I can't get out of this screen. Can you?
No, we're just counting down to 1, 0. There you go.
I've got the 2019 beta and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Thing is that when you're behind a car on another track, yeah, you lose so much downforce. And it's the French Grand Prix, and it'll be on Sunday afternoon, 7:30 PM. Make sure you tune on there. Fantastic race. And France is where the most drama happened. Honestly, bro, there was two safety cars came out of that race. That's when the dirty driving came in, and yeah. So we'll see you all later.
We're moving from a partly French country to a fully French country. Sorted.
We'll invite tadpoles as well.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you all later. Goodbye.
The thing is, tadpoles invite